So, medicine through time. So, when you do question 3 on your exam, you're going to be asked either about a similarity or a difference. So, an example question is here. Explain one way in which care in hospitals in the years 1250 to 1500 was different from care in hospitals in the years 1700 to 1900. Okay, so if you think about it, you've got these 4 different time periods, and you're being asked to compare 2 of them. So you've been asked to compare the Middle Ages to this period here. Well, in the Middle Ages, hospitals were about care, not cure, because the church was so powerful. The church really dominated people's thoughts, and people thought that illnesses were basically a consequence of sin. And so, therefore, in Pax Britannica, in this period, 1700-1900, when you've got nursing coming up highly on the agenda with Florence Nightingale revolutionises hospital care. And so all you've got to do is find one difference over those 2 periods and explain something about those 2 periods. So here's an example answer which I wrote here. Okay, and this is a 4-mark answer. The major difference between the 2 time periods can be reduced to the impact of Florence Nightingale. During the period 1700 to 1900, Pax Britannica, she massively improved hygiene standards, and as a consequence, death rates in military hospitals fell from 42 to 2%. Conversely, the church managed hospitals in the Middle Ages and had an ethos of care not cure. Consequently, patients shared beds which were rife with infection, and death rates would have been far higher. So you can see that the care in the hospitals in the Middle Ages was far beneath what Florence Nightingale developed in Pax Britannica 1700 to 1900.